what I do is I take a pack of oatmeal and I put it in a bowl because it's best to make your meals the day before. The meals are best done when the Medifast meals is like a chemical, so you always must mix with cold water. When you mix with cold water, it creates a bond between the meals. So with the oatmeal, I always mix up a little pack the night before. Just stir it up, and it's like a little paste. You see the paste? Okay. So with the oatmeal, I just set that aside for tomorrow night. And you can just cover up with plastic or with a lid. And then that way, tomorrow morning, all you got to do is add a half a cup of water, and then you microwave for 1 minute, add another half a cup of water, and microwave for another minute. If you like it runny like I do, I like to drink it, I also add a 4th cup of water. And then I put it into a styrofoam cup. And then I set that in the refrigerator for tomorrow. Now for my soup, we get the Medifast mixing cup. The Medifast mixing cup. And tomorrow, we're going to have the traditional chicken noodle soup. And it's the same method. We take the chicken noodle soup out of the packet. We put it in the mixing bowl. Add just a little bit of water so that it bonds and forms a nice paste. And tomorrow we'll do the same thing with our soup. We'll microwave it, add a half a cup of water, microwave it again, add another half a cup of water, and depending on the consistency of your soup, you add as much water for the consistency of your soup. And so I have the soup, and I set that to the side. I have the soup, I have the oatmeal. Now I'll do my shake. And if you noticed, I've used the same 16 fluid ounce bottle of water. And I'll do my shake. And tomorrow's shake will be Swiss mocha. And I do the same thing with the shake. As I take it out, take the shake out. I add it to a cup of water. Now with the shakes, of course, you can put it in a blender cup, and you can add water. I have a mixing cup that you could add water or ice, or you could put it in a regular blender and blend it up. But for convenience, I just use one of these bottles, because if you're on the go and busy as I am, then you want to pre-mix tomorrow's meals the night before. I add that in. I put the lid on it. And I shake it up. And I have that for tomorrow. Now for your dessert, for your other meal, you can have a nutrition bar, or my favorite is the pudding. And so I do the same thing. I add the packet to the bowl. And the pudding is best. You can do pudding and you can freeze it for a nice ice cream treat. And once again, we use cold water. We always use cold water to mix our Medifast meals. Now with the pudding, you just add a half a cup of water, but you can have it to the consistency that you like. With the pudding, I like the way that you stir it up and instantly it forms a nice little pudding. Just got to stir it up, get it in there real good. Sometimes you have lumps. Some people would complain online about the lumps, but the lumps didn't bother me. You just keep stirring it up a little bit. This really is the most efficient diet if you just plan and organize your meal preparation. I'm going to add just a little bit of water to give it the consistency that I like, that I prefer. Or you can read the instructions on the box and you can use a measuring cup. Once you got your pudding mixed up real nice and smooth, you just put a lid on that and you can put it away for tomorrow. Okay, and then the lid for, oops, excuse me, is right there. So I have my morning oatmeal. I have my shake for 9 o'clock in the morning. I have my soup for lunch, and then I have an afternoon snack. Now, also they said with Medifast you can have other snacks as well. And another snack that you can have a couple of celery sticks, but I like pickles. So just in case, I always pack a couple of pickles for the in-between and the in-between times. In the meantime and in-between times. There's a couple of pickles. Also, because you can split up your 5-in-1 lean and green meal, you can also elect to have a couple of a chicken leg. But I prefer, if I don't have a chicken leg, I prefer to have a couple of chicken wings as a snack if I need it, if I get hungry. And I just adjust my Medifast meal, my lean and green meal, accordingly. There's a couple chicken wings, or you can also substitute it for a small can of tuna. Where is the small? And that's just in case. The chicken wings and the tuna is just in case I find that I need some protein in the afternoon. Okay, so packing your lunch, and the chicken. Packing your lunch, I wanted to show you how you need to have water with your every day to promote good health. You need to have water. So after I do the oatmeal, I just want to show you how this packs. Okay, so I have the Medifast shake. Okay, and then I put my soup in there, and then I'll put a couple of bottles of water. Actually, three bottles of water works best for the day. And then put my pudding, and I have my crunch bar, and then I have chicken or some pickles as a snack, and tuna just in case I need it. So if you're a person who works 9 to 5, that's your meal. That's your day until you come home and make your lean and green meal. And then you just put all of this in the refrigerator, and you're all set. Put all this in the refrigerator, and you're all set for the next day. I want to thank you for watching my video presentation, and hope that the Medifast Take Shape for Life plan works for you. Thank you.